Okay, so this is your electrical supply. You'll notice it's 30 amp. So when you're making reservations and they ask you what amperage you want to ask for 30 amps or less. We have an adapter if it's a smaller amp, just a regular type of plug-in. We have that stored in here. It's a little yellow pigtail like this if you have to plug into a regular plug-in. So you just open this up here. Always keep this locked or it'll flap in the wind as you're driving down the road. So we actually have it plugged into the motorhome right now. It has to be plugged in here in order for the generator to run it while you're going down the road. So I'm going to unplug that and I'll show you how to plug that back in a minute. And you just pull this out and you pull out whatever you need. Usually you only need about this much. And then there'll be an electrical box here. Open it up. There'll only be one plug that fits this type of plug. You'll plug it in, close it down over for weatherproofing, and you're ready to go. Now, in order to put it back, put it away, and Crystal, if you'll come around to this side. This is a pretty long cord, and there's not a lot of room in there. So if you'll zoom in there, look in there real quick, half the cord is still in there. So if you get real close, the light will let you see. So if you have to pull the whole cord out, I advise you to put half of the cord in before you plug this in. Now there's a plug in here for this, and it's kind of hard to see. So once half of the, if you can zoom in here and show that. Once half of the wiring is done, then you'll reach in here and plug this in. If you don't, you're going to start the generator going down the road and wonder why you don't have electricity. So that has to be plugged in. That's the power source from the generator. And so now that half the cord in and it's plugged in, then you can put the rest of the cord in. That's really about the only way you can get all this to fit in the hole. And you just be careful as you're putting it in, not to put any bind or pressure on the electrical plug that's plugged into the thing. But as you see, it's going in pretty easy because I've got plenty of room, because half of the cord is on the other side of where you plug in to the motorhome. Then you just close it up and you're done there.